Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Right now we are at Woodlawn Cemetery, and per capita it is probably the most star-studded cemetery in the Nashville area. There's a lot of country music stars here, a lot of legends, just a lot of interesting people. So we're gonna walk around, and when we're in the mausoleum, I'm not gonna tell you too many details. I'm gonna try to stay somewhat quiet in there. But we're going to go and check out the final resting place of a lot of people, so let's go take a look. Here's one of the names that you would know. This is Tammy Wynette. There's her and George Jones, who is also buried here in the cemetery. Tammy Wynette. Here is Lynn Anderson. And they have some photos over here and a guest book. Just over here we have one more. Jerry R. Hubbard. He's probably best known as Jerry Reed, the music star, and also from Smokey and the Bandit. Jerry Reed. His wife Priscilla. There's a little peek outside. Over here is Otis Blackwell Sr. Well, he might not be a household name. He was a songwriter, and he wrote some of the biggest songs ever. He wrote songs for Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis. The list goes on and on. Great Balls of Fire. Amazing songwriter. I believe he's even in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And over in here we have a couple more. That is great. Oh wow, this is little Jimmy Dickens. That is beautiful. 1920 to 2015. The detail on this is phenomenal. His wife Mona, married December 24th, 1971. She's still with us. just above him, Guy Tomlin. And Lily Mae Tomlin. These are the parents of comedic actor Lily Tomlin. And over here is one more. This is Dottie Ranbo. She was also a singer. They have things nice and decorated for the holidays. Now over here is the location. This entire area here that's fenced off, this whole plot right here was bought and paid for by George Jones. And this is his friends, his family, and some of his, some of his closest friends, people he performed with. This here is Jerry Chestnut, Hall of Fame songwriter, and Patricia. Those are some beautiful plaques. It's Jerry Chestnut. And over here we have Billy Sherrill. And George Lale. And Catherine Sherrill. Now, as you can see, there's not very many people laid to rest in this area yet. I'm not sure how many people are going to be placed in this location, but I was told that this entire plot is owned by George Jones. There's David and Mary Ann Hogan. Looks like they're both still with us. And that big monument up ahead of us is George Jones, the legendary, one of the biggest artists that there's ever been. Oh wow, I remember him. I did not realize that he was here. James Robert Douglas Barones. He was a Tennessee Titan. RB2. You have to love this. Michael and Kathy Smartack. And then there's somebody over here that was not only a friend to George Jones, but he was also a backup singer for him at one point. And he had a song called "Take This Job and Shove It." That would be Johnny Paycheck. Just a stone's throw away from George Jones. Friend and mentor. Edward Neal Fulton. And then here is George Jones. It says they have a guest book inside the funeral home. The Possum. One of the best-selling artists of all time. 1931 to 2013. He stopped loving her today. Tammy Wynette also in the mausoleum across the street. And also spot for Nancy Ann Jones. That is quite the memorial. George Glenn Jones was and is the king of broken hearts. He sang of life's hardships and struggles in a way that somehow lightened our own. His voice was effortless and unforgettable. He brought unsurpassed emotional eloquence to every song he sang. He was and is the soul of country music, and no one will ever fill his shoes. He is at rest, but his music is alive and ageless. He gifted it to all of us, to the joyful and broken. Walk through this world with me, he sang, and we do. That is amazing. George Jones. Now hopefully you enjoyed that tour. Once again, this is Woodlawn Cemetery in Nashville, Tennessee. Now this is one of the more interesting places to come and see. There are a lot more famous people laid to rest in this cemetery, but it is getting kind of late in the day, and I've already shown a video of a couple of the others that I didn't cover today. I did say that I would come back when the mausoleum was open last time I was here. I showed some of the people that were laid to rest here on the cemetery grounds, but the mausoleum was closed. So today that was the purpose, was to come in and show you some of the famous people that were laid to rest in there. So that's all there is for today. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.